that put me in grind mode. I had to grind. And can you imagine a 14-year-old person thinking about grinding? You have to shift totally from that teenage mindset to an adult, just like that. You got to figure out how I'm going to provide, how I'm going to get out of here, how I'm going to get my own place, how we going to do this, how I'm going to do that. But I got put out. My mother put me out. My mother would put me out. So, disclaimer, Mom, you still alive, and I'm going to say it. My mom cussed me out. Now, I'm not saying I was right when she cussed me out, okay? But I got put out. My sister would tell you, she'd be like, you always got put out. So my mother would tell me she would keep my child, that I had to leave, but my daughter had to stay. And I feel like that was the hardest thing for me, because I wanted to be a mom and I didn't know how. And then I feel like that was kind of stolen from me for a while, because I couldn't take her with me because I ain't had nothing. And then I wanted her to have the best. So as I think about it, I kind of get choked up about it, because I feel like it was years taken from me, because I couldn't take her with me and I couldn't provide for her. So then when I was able to provide, I got my own place. And back then, a lot of girls, they were having kids, they were on aid. I didn't want to be on aid. I didn't want to be in the projects. I didn't want to do that. My mother was living in the projects. I hated living there. I mean, I had good experiences, but I just felt like I seen so much there. And some of my good friends, we still friends today. We came from there, but we seen a lot. So I personally feel like I didn't know how to be a parent. You can't say you know how to be a parent. And I didn't have that guidance. It was just like, okay, you're not going to be the parent. You're not going to be the parent. You don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. So I don't know if my daughter feels some kind of way about that, but I explained to her as she got older, the things that happened and why I couldn't be there. So I started traveling. That's what kind of started me to traveling at a young age. I have friends who sold drugs. I'm just going to be straight up, and they would go out of town. So I would go out of town. I had to do something. I was like, how am I going to do this? I ain't got I started working at McDonald's. I was just trying to I'm like, I'm 15, 16. I'm trying to find my way. How do I find my way? How do I make money to take care of myself and a child and my sister? So my sister, she moved with me. When I left, my sister, she had a child, but she was maybe like 16 or whatever. She moved with me. So I had the responsibility when I finally moved and got myself stable. And at 19, I had my son. So I was a little in better position. I was in cosmetology school, whatever. And I got grants from school. So that helped me. Education saved my life. That is the cut. You got to get an education. If you're trying to figure it out and you ain't blessed with no bag from your family, you got to get an education. It saved my life. I ended up taking care of my sister, helping my sister with her son, my son, and my daughter. So during my teenage years, after I got 16, like 16, 17 on, that was my life. Always, and I still feel like I'm in that zone of helping and taking care of people.